Well, many international visitors, I imagine, just want to come in and experience the V&A, this place of great international renown. But you do a remarkable job of these very creative exhibits that bring people in the door and that do ask profoundly ethical questions about the role of engineering or the impact of engineering on society, or exactly what a revolution is, what were the 60s all about. Just to come back to the nuts and bolts, or what I call the scaffolding of ethics, where do you look for your personal core, what I call guiding moral principles, your true north? Is it family, religion, political leaders, the arts?
Someone in here, one of our keepers, said recently in a lecture about the directors of the V&A, the history of the directors of the V&A, that I added the social component to the museum, a society-based component to the museum. I really like to hear that. I was surprised that he said it, and I don't think that way, but if they think that was my addition to the V&A, that's what I gave to the V&A, then I really like it. But it was not my program, it was not part of my vision. That's the way I am. That's the way I work. I can't imagine that a museum has not this kind of society-based.
I think I read that you referred to the V&A as a double helix, that it had Prince Albert's founding goals of education and culture, and that you're interweaving with that sort of openness and social change.
Yeah, but Susan, wherever I would work or wherever I work, I was in charge, as you know, of all the museums in Dresden. As a director general of the museums in Dresden, you can't ignore, let's say, provenance. In this case, provenance means Jewish belongings, and Jewish belongings means the Holocaust, and the Holocaust means that we still have a lot of objects in Russia, and probably Jewish belongings in Russia. We don't know, but if I would ignore it, it's part of my job, and if I would make exhibitions ignoring that fact, I think everything would be wrong. It's shallow if we don't talk about it. And that's the same here, but I think here, it's a different story here, but there's always a history, there's always an original idea, there's always a kind of overarching theory or something like this. Maybe it's not theory, but more like, I don't like the word vision. There was a strategy in here, a brilliant strategy in the 19th century. There was the proletariat outside, there was Karl Marx and the Portas, there was Engels in Manchester, there was the Communist Manifesto published in 1854 in the museum, and the great exhibition was in 1851, so that's exactly that time. By the way, I think there are a lot of parallels today. The museum started with this idea to be here for everyone. That's definitely easier said than done. But here for everyone means, for example, our beautiful restaurant. The first museum's restaurant ever in history, but it was done in a beautiful way so that workers, people, or ordinary people could come in having a decent lunch and see the exhibition, which is really absolutely a revolution in the 19th century.
I'm struck by a couple of things that you said in terms of relevance to today. One is access. Looking at Google and Google culture and all of these kinds of endeavors and the internet more generally, a lot of artistic, ethical endeavors are focused on access. And you had that here at a very, very early time in history, obviously pre-internet, this idea of access for everyone. So that strikes me as incredibly important. But I have to say, I can't help but think of Brexit and this idea that the 87% of the UK that lives outside of London felt apparently not heard and not seen in a way that this museum historically has said, we see all of you, this is for everyone, this isn't just for the elites. And it seems to me that we could do a better job generally in society today of engaging more broadly